So, Spanky, where you been?
I've been doing some personal growth.
Personal growth?
Or growing within my person.
Or a person growing within you?
Yeah. So if you guys wonder, this has kind of been getting in the way. And Brian said, hey, you need to lose that beer belly or not come back. So, no, he got kind of desperate for help, and so I'm here anyway.
Back by popular request, popular demand.
But no, it really did become kind of in the way, and I couldn't do as much stuff, and
Sure.
then I was becoming an emotional mess, so we don't want that either.
Oh
so.
No. So what are we doing here today?
Okay, we are going to do a tool review on the Lisle 36050. It's a valve keeper remover and installer kit.
Okay, and what is that in English?
It's how you take the valves out.
Okay.
This is a head for a Sequoia.
Truck kind of thing.
So it came out of a 2004, I believe.
Cool.
And although if you take just this little section, it's like Brian's CRF 450?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
CRF 450.
So
almost exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that the valves are set up with the buckets and the shims.
Yeah, so this, you know, multi-purpose here to cover motorcycles and cars.
So do you have to have two of them, or what's the deal with that?
Oh, with these here?
Yeah.
No, they're for different sizes. So this is for these regular size one. This is the install, and this is a removal part. And you use them in conjunction when you're doing the install. And then this is for a larger one. Let me get them, sorry. Side by side there, you can see that
there's quite a bit of difference in size.
I know someone's waiting for me to say nipple, but it's not a nipple. So, and then this is an extra keeper tool that we don't need on this one, but it's just in there extra.
It helps you if you're going to install them.
Yeah, it would go right in here.
Kind of brace them up.
Yeah. So, but we'll put that back so it don't get lost. And do this. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take a rag. So pretty. And we're going to put it underneath the valve we're going to work on, so it has a cushion. So give cushion, that's the word I was looking for. Cushion for the valve, so when you're pushing down on it, it doesn't just like move on you.
Collapse, you know, like a fish handshake or something, you know, you need something firm and what, you don't like that?
No, it creeps
me
out, guys. It's different if a girl shakes your hand like that, but a guy, ugh. So,
I don't like it when a girl shakes hands like that.
So first we're going to take off the bucket, and I got my magnet tool.
Got it.
Just click, pull, and there should be a puck there, but oh look. Oh, sorry, not a puck, a shim.
Yeah.
Let's use the correct terms.
Flip that around.
So it just popped out.
What's that for anyway? What does that do?
The different thicknesses differentiate the height of the bucket.
Okay, so if you have a thicker shim, then it makes the bucket sit closer to the camshaft, or a thinner shim, then it's further away.
Yeah, yeah, that's how you adjust these.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
I'd imagine you'd have a kit full of all kinds of different sizes of those, and you just use whichever one you need to make the gap right.
So if you're doing this on a car, this is from the Sequoia we did a while back, and so it's not going back into a vehicle, so it's no big deal if we lose one. But you want to keep track of which one went where.
Okay. So if we were going to reuse this and we were just going to service this thing this way, we'd need to keep track each one.
Yeah. A good way would be to have like an open egg carton, and you could number the egg cartons and drop that in.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to the valve keeper remover and installer tool, the 36050. How does that work?
Okay, so what we do here is we take the silver part here, it's the remover, and this ring inside here is a magnet, just inside a little bit. Okay. So what we're going to do, like we said, we've padded it underneath so we're not messing things up in case there's nothing wrong with it. Setting this over it, it kind of loosely sets over it, doesn't snug down, but it gets on there pretty good. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to push down and you're going to listen for a click. You push down with my arm up like this, so CPR, I get as much force on it. Yeah. All right. So I'll do that.
Anticipation's killing me.
Make sure I don't smack my head on the camera here.
All right.
But here you go.
There you go.
There's the click.
There it is.
Slowly let up. Ta-da!
And if a pregnant lady can do it, so can you.
Yeah.
So there's your retainer, and then there's the keepers.
The keepers you take out with the magnet. Obviously, it's going to have to be slightly stronger than what's already in there.
Yeah. Should we try the hammer method real quick? Should we demonstrate that?
On the other one? Sure.
Yeah.
Wait, we need to move the
just reach
cushion.
around you. Oh, that's right. What happens if you don't move the rag? Basically, you hit it down and everything moves together and comes back up together. If you don't have something to push back and resist, then it will just cycle the way it normally would. Okay. So just take the hammer. Bam. Done. You can go through those pretty quick that way.
That works pretty well.
Yep. So there's that. Now what about the installer? How does that work?
Okay, well the installer, let's open this.
I'll get this prepped while you explain that.
Okay, you just reinsert that in so it fits all nice.
Okay.
And then I'll just set it down for a sec. So what you can do is you can take the keeper, or sorry.
Will you pass or play through here?
Instead of some people you can set this in here and then set the keepers in. And see, I'm wearing Brian's gloves because of my absence. You don't get me anymore.
What? Those are yours.
No, these are extra larges.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, but if you put them in, what's this called?
Retainer.
The
retainer. In the retainer.
Put the keeper's retainer. I want to put the retainer in the keeper. If you do it separate,
set it all up.
then it's easier. You're not going to drop them down in there because you can just set it here and then put them together. But if you're not like,
then they fall into the spring, and then it's just a pain.
Yeah, so
and
that's much easier.
Work.
So now what we'll do is this.
No, is that nipple like permanent or? No, it's kind of spring loaded, isn't it?
Huh?
That's the magic aspect of this.
Oh.
It separates them when it goes down, and then they fall back into place.
Yeah, so the end of the valve pushes it back and it'll drop into place. That makes sense.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Awesome. Probably first time.
All right, so the key with this is to make sure you have the rag under there, or this will not work. And then you got to go straight with it. Notice that the valve spring's a little bit at an angle.
Yeah, and you want this rag kind of balled up under there. It's not just sitting under there. So, yeah, so you want to follow the angle that the valve is on, and you push down till it clicks.
Yep. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries.
Oh, yeah, I got it halfway, almost.
Spanky's kind of a natural. Actually, it takes a little technique. Sometimes you got to wiggle it a little bit. As you can see, one of the keepers is a little higher than the other.
Yeah, so we'll take that out.
This is a tool that, oh, you can keep going with it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to mess it up.
Try wiggling it. Because you've got to split this way, you want to wiggle it this way and this way to get it to fall in there while you're in the compressed position. Watch those knuckles. Be careful. There you go. You just kind of rock it a little and then come up. There you go. Oh, almost. Nope. Let's have me give it a try real quick. Alright, so you just kind of get in on it like that. Give it a chance to fall in, and voila, you're in. So what I did with that one being the high one, is I got down, I leaned this way, and then wiggled, and then came back up. So this magnet's weak, which allows you to get the keepers out, but also makes this fall out sometimes, so just be mindful of that. But there you have it. So from this point, what would we do? We'd put the shim back in from our egg carton or our muffin pie tin or whatever you got.
Yep, and you just set that in nice and easy, and then set the bucket back in.
Throw the bucket in, just like nothing ever happened.
They'll never know.
No one will ever be the wiser. So anyway, that's a pretty cool little tool. You can rock this thing when it comes to tear down. I really like these. For assembly, I mean, with a little practice, they can be pretty cool. Should we do one more? Should we assemble one more? Do you mind if I give it a try?
Go ahead.
Alright.
I'll let you. So remember, these are good for motorcycles as well, and I think it would have worked well for...
These rock when you're doing the 450 motor.
I did a 0 turn radius lawnmower for a professional, and I think that would have been really helpful. I don't have anything. So cool.
Anyway, we're going to put a link in the description where you can find these. This tool, I mean. Keepers, nobody can find keepers. They fly across the shop and they're just a loss. You know, they're just gone. It's actually one nice thing about this tool is it keeps the keepers. You know, it's enclosed so they don't go flying out someplace. And it holds them with that power of a magnet. So just lean on it. Yeah, that one failed. So it's a good idea to have a magnet tool handy and a pick handy. They should basically be in there. So, alright. Finesse. So if you can find the top of the valve and then just kind of feel your way down onto there. You know what I did? Or what I didn't do? I didn't move the rag.
Dad, you practiced this, Brian.
I'm all telling Spanky to make sure that you move the rag and keep a rag under that, because otherwise the valve will just move down and come back up. Nothing will, you know, it won't get you where you need to be. So this will be a good reminder for everybody. It's easy to forget. It's kind of late in the day, so yeah, my brain's just already done with work. Man, that went in so much easier. Good grief.
See, now they can see the difference. So
yep, with the rag, without the rag. You got to be on the rag. Awesome. So anyway, I hope you like our video. If you would be so kind, please.
Click like. Subscribe. How close are you on my face?
Just don't look up or we'll be inside of your nose.
Click like, click subscribe, leave a comment. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Cheers.